there was a guy who I used to train with at the gym as a youth, about 17, around that age. And one of the days after gym, he said, Mark, you mind winging me on this flex? I got a little flex over the bridge. You mind winging it with me? And I said, what you mean, man? He's like, there's two girls there, but man's knew I didn't indulge in indigenous from these times.
Yes.
He's like, but the other one's kind of dead still, but this one that I'm mashing, but I just need you to just keep that one away from the friend. You just jam with her. I went on a couple moves like this as a youth. So I said, all right, safe. Cool. Yeah, I said, all right, safe. And what the deal was, remember, I'm a youth, but at the time, my man's like, we're going to link the girl and the man are going to run through a drive-through and it's on me for what mans have done. So I remember we've gone to this yard now. At this yard, it's two white girls. We've drove far, like 30 minutes. It's rum, so you know it's far out.
Yeah.
Get into the yard now, we're jamming. My man's gone off with the one girl. So I'm chatting to the girl, but I'm just chatting rubbish to her. Just chatting, knowing that need time to die out. You know the girl said to me, Noble, would I breed her? God is my witness. She said, like, would you have a youth with me? Because she was living in a hostel.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And she said the only way she could leave the hostel
is
to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Now, I remember saying, wow, that's how you live it. Like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. So I was like, nah, like, yo. But fast forward maybe 18 months, I seen her in town. You know what I'm going to say next?
Yeah.
She had a little mixed race use in a pram.
Yes, brother.
So I said, oh, it must not have been long before someone took you up on that offer.
Yeah, she had give it away. Yes.
Now, he would have just wanted to bust a juice, as men say. But look what it cost that brother. I don't even know what happened after that, but your brother, and she was doing that under the promise of getting a flat. Understand that, folks. So remember, this is low-level indigenous. They don't mind that. That's collateral damage.
Come on.
They don't care. But it hit us too.
And who's paying for that?
The taxpayer.
Financially? Okay.
But it hit us hard as well because I don't want to say low-hanging fruit, but the bottom rung of our world started to think like that. But then a lot of man jumped in catches not knowing that you were there to fulfill a purpose. Now, I'm saying now, a Mo Gilligan, take away the success, he fulfills that purpose. Facts. People don't like hearing it because he's been brainwashed to believe that white is right.
I just don't get it, man. I don't.
We're not going to understand. Remember, we got the glasses on, Noble. Matter of fact, we ain't got the glasses on. We got the eyeballs in. So this is like they live, but instead of having glasses on, your eyeballs are the thing that sees. We can't understand the madness, but mans have been brainwashed. A lot of these men, you have been brainwashed to think that you need to be a G, brainwashed to think that you need to be a Gallus, brainwashed to think there's a lot of conditioning that's gone on. But historically, when I'm talking about man and woman argument, when I'm breaking down historically, I'm showing you where a lot of distrust came from. A lot of folks we didn't trust each other.
No.
Remember, a lot of men only stay together, when they got off the boat because you had to.
You had to with no choice.
There was no choice. I'm going to be seen. There was no gyro or nothing.
None.
You had no, them OGs, them big man, you had no choice. Certain man hated their woman, but you had to still be with her. Or certain man hated her, but I got these children, I can't abandon it. Look at how much stories, come on, let's be real. Look at how much stories where the parents were sleeping in separate rooms. How much times have you heard that?
Yeah.
Because they still knew I've made this decision. I've locked in.
Mark,
it's like a tattoo. If you go and get a tattoo across your forehead, you're locked in. Even trying to get it removed, it's going to leave a scar. You're locked in. When you breed, girl, man, you're locked in. Or you're locked in, mate. Now, I'm saying, let's say Mo Gilligan comes out and says, listen to me, man. I was with this girl. I got her pregnant. And then she stopped me from seeing the youth. Different argument. Because then we understand that there is that situation that goes on. No one can't say nothing to you. You're not the villain in that story. But if you have willingly met the girl, lied down with her, released, she said, yo, I'm late, I'm pregnant, and then you rejected yourself, you're wrong. Facts, because once you've made that decision, you're wrong. And that little you, the mixed race you, is a life that deserves a father. You made that you, he deserves his father. And now what's going to happen with him is he's going to grow up saying, yo, these black men are no good.
Yeah.
Look what my dad, who's your first superhero, Noble? Or who should be your first superhero?
Yes.
When I was in school, all you used to hear is, my dad's strong.
My dad. Yes,
my dad's this.
My dad's.
My dad. That's what you heard in my school. Yo, my dad's strong. My dad would bang your dad. Yo, my dad's this. That's how it was. Because that's the
my
first.
My dad's got this car. My dad's got that car.
That's it. And then that was the first superhero. And then what happened? There was some man. There was no dad. He's not even present.
This is the thing, Mark. The psychology in that in itself, and look, subconsciously, that little mixed race child now, he's got two things going on. He's got a white mother and a black father who's abandoned him. He's heard people looking at him saying, "Oh, you're black. You got that collar and you got that loose curled hair." You know. So then he'll have that. Oh, I'm black, but in certain circumstances, oh, I'm white. He's got that dichotomy.
I seen that. I seen that. I seen
you know what I mean?
On Patreon, I done some audio a long time ago, folks, but I'm going to ask you one favor. If you watch it, please like it. But let me tell you the name of it, because this was a legendary breakdown, you know. Legendary. Hold on, folks. Hold on.
Was this one of the Brum Story vibes?
Nah, it was just a breakdown still. 32 likes it got, and this is on Patreon.
Proper dropper.
So, all right, folks, if you go onto Patreon after this is done, of course, and go into the search bar and just type in mixed race. Just type in mixed race. I done a thing. It's an hour-long solo where I broke down. It's called the Doja Cat Revelations. Why some mixed race people hate the black in them. I broke it down. Go and watch that. Make sure you like it though when you watch it. 32 likes on Patreon. I think it might be the most liked thing on Patreon. Matter of fact, let's play a little piece of it, man.
Our Ben. Mark's the king, boss.
Solo business. Let's play a piece of it on here.
Yeah, man.
You don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, man. Run that thing, man. Run that.
You need to watch this. This was serious, you know. And we're talking. I'm gonna tell you how long ago it was. I don't even.
She's a confused one. Is that Doja Cat?
All right, I found it, folks. Make sure you watch this because some of you ain't been on here when this was out. All right, here it is.
Y'all listen to the Express Truth Show with my man Mark Hamilton. So stay locked in, is it?
I didn't think we would be talking about this so soon after the last time. So before we even start, first and foremost, if you have not listened to Is Mixed Race the New Black, the Patreon debate that we did, go back and listen to that in full. Very important before you listen to this. Now, at the time, it was for the slave master. Like, let the people enjoy their baby and stop trying to take away, stop trying to claim their baby. It's nothing to do with black people. Like, instead of you trying to look for your own royalty or create your own royalty, yeah, you're claiming somebody else's self-appointed royalty. Do you see where I'm coming from? So from that, I'm just like, you know what? I can't even bother with this. So we done a show. That show got a lot of hate mail. A lot of people were saying crime built up most of these societies. I'm saying if people who do crime used it with a goal in mind at the end, then it wouldn't have been done for no reason. You see where I'm coming from? Whereas crime gets done in our community for no reason. Most of these guys, none of them retire in the hills. None of them do anything. 5 years ago, this
is
meeting like the bottom rung of that community. Yeah. This is a fact. They're always meeting like the bottom rung. Basically, I broke it down layer by layer. So I'm saying go and watch that, but that breaks down to you like how a man who's born of a black father can start to hate the blackness in him, because you look at the Mo Gilligan story now, and the white girl that got posted on the main page yesterday, you seen it, Noble, with the blue hair? Yeah. I spoke to her still. I spoke to her, man. I DM'd her, I spoke to her, and the facts are this, that that baby, she can now grow and say to herself, I'm going to put a line in the sand. He don't want nothing to do with the youth. But she can now verbalize this to the youth.
Oh, yes, and she will.
Yeah, so that you got to think every day like, Mom, where's my dad? Your dad, that's your dad on TV. I'm trying to think the movie it happened. There was a movie. It happened in Creed, didn't it? Remember, because the youth, Michael B. Jordan, he didn't know his dad in it. So he only knew him through TV, but he didn't hate him. But let's say like you knew the dad didn't want to be involved. Like that boy can say like, yo, am I not good enough? He's going to go through different motions. It's not going to be anger straight away. It's going to be, well, Why didn't he want to be involved with me? Exactly. Then it's going to be, well, why didn't he want to be involved with me, mom? He's just no good at this, that. Then it's going to be, well, someone's going to verbalize it in his family. It's a black man. That's just the way of the world. Well, your dad's black. That's why he's not about. Your cousin Johnny has got his dad because his mom stayed with it. But your dad's a bomb. But then his dad's going to be on TV chatting shit. Let's keep it real, just chatting rubbish. And he's going to be saying, that was my dad. But what a lot of men don't understand is that son can come back to bite you, you know. Listen to me, man. I don't want to put out there who he actually is, but there was a man in Birmingham City, who had over 15 children. The story is he used to go to blues parties, and he'd just go to blues parties, wear a suit, and just go there super fresh and just wow that elder group of women. And he finessed a lot of them out of their front, and he bred a lot of them. He bred a lot of women in Brum. Facts, folks. Some of you even know who I'm talking about. And one of the children, he caught 2 children with one of the baby moms.
Right.
Yeah, one of them, he got 2 children with. The legend is, if that's the correct terminology, or the story is, that he would like breed them and just disappear. And then he'd come back around with a story, and he was doing this for a long time. One of those youth went on to be very successful, folk, very successful. And he tried to get back involved. He tried his hardest to get back involved with that youth.
You see?
And the youth told him to kick rocks, as the Americans would say. I don't want to be involved with you ever again.
Ever.
And that man lived out quite a sad, lonely life. But he was a gallus in his day. And mans don't show that side of it. Because like Noble said, you're younger for a lot shorter period of time than you're old. So when he was a gallus for a lot less than he was an old, lonely man. Lot of man ain't showing man the future. Show them the curtain, move the curtain, and show them how it's going to look. If they knew that, they wouldn't move that way. You know how good it will feel to be lying down, knowing that I'm at the end of my journey, and your children come surround you.
Yeah.
And say, Dad, and you can phone one of them and say, yo, just bring me a Lucozade. Like, you know how much man can't even make that call? Yo, daughter, just carry me what do you want? Just bring me a suit. Enough man ain't even got that. They're going to be in there, them one and God. And that's it. Because of the choices they made.
Yes, choices.
The choices they made. And that's the problem. And this is what I'm saying. You got to be that change. You have to be that break in generational curse. It has to be you. This is it. Yo, I ain't living like this. I'm not living like this. And the social media era has only put a microscope. I mean, and is that what's the thing called again? A magnifying glass. That's it. Over the community. That's all it's done. And someone left a comment on one of the
aspects.
Yeah, no, facts. It's put a magnifying glass over aspects of the community. And a lot of men are not understanding that there's a lot of bandwagons now, trends. There's a lot of there's a lot of men who just don't believe in anything. No history,